Welcome to a concise but comprehensive look at World War II, a conflict that fundamentally reshaped the 20th century. Over the next 20 minutes, we'll break down this global conflict. Before the war officially began, the 1930s were marked by global economic instability, political extremism, and rising international tensions. This decade laid the groundwork for the catastrophe to come. World War II, spanning from 1939 to 1945, was a conflict unlike any other, involving nearly every nation and causing devastation on an unprecedented scale across multiple continents. The main causes included the punitive Treaty of Versailles following World War I, the Great Depression, and the dangerous rise of aggressive fascist and militaristic regimes in Germany, Italy, and Japan. The war pitted the Axis powers, primarily Germany, Italy, and Japan, against the Allied powers, led by the United States, Great Britain, the Soviet Union, and China. The early phase of the war in Europe saw rapid German military successes through blitzkrieg tactics, dramatically changing the continental landscape. The conflict officially began on September 1, 1939, when Germany invaded Poland. This act prompted Britain and France to declare war, marking the official start of World War II. In 1940, Germany rapidly conquered Western Europe, leading to the fall of France. The subsequent Battle of Britain was fought entirely in the air, preventing a German invasion of the United Kingdom. In June 1941, Hitler launched Operation Barbarossa, the massive and ultimately disastrous invasion of the Soviet Union. This opened up the brutal Eastern Front, the largest theater of the war. The period from 1941 to 1943 saw the war truly become global, with pivotal battles that shifted the momentum against the Axis powers. The surprise attack on Pearl Harbor by Japan in December 1941 brought the United States into the war, dramatically escalating the conflict and its resources. The Battle of Stalingrad, ending in 1943, was a decisive Soviet victory. It marked a major turning point on the Eastern Front, crippling the German army and pushing them onto the defensive. In the Pacific, the Battle of Midway in June 1942 was a crucial naval victory for the U.S., severely weakening Japan's naval capacity and marking a turning point in the Pacific theater. By 1944, the Allies had gained the strategic initiative. The final push to defeat the Axis powers was underway on multiple fronts. June 6, 1944, marked D-Day, the massive Allied invasion of Normandy, which opened a second front in Western Europe and accelerated the liberation of France. Simultaneously, the Soviet army relentlessly advanced from the east, culminating in the Battle of Berlin in April 1945, which ended with the German surrender in Europe. In the Pacific, facing fierce Japanese resistance, the United States dropped atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August 1945. The devastating use of the atomic bomb, coupled with the Soviet declaration of war, led to Japan's unconditional surrender on September 2, 1945, officially ending World War II. The war left an indelible mark on the world, resulting in profound geopolitical changes and a staggering human cost of tens of millions of lives. A dark chapter of the war was the systematic genocide of 6 million Jews during the Holocaust. Post-war, the Nuremberg trials held Axis leaders accountable for their atrocities and war crime. In the immediate aftermath, the United Nations was formed to promote global peace. However, the ideological divide between the victorious powers soon led to the geopolitical tension known as the Cold War.